This is Myra Elaine on the Buying Space channel. Today I'm doing an enveloping. This envelope was mailed to Jacksonville, Florida, where I live, and it was mailed back because there was one number wrong on the address. There's no one else with my name on the street that it could have been, but the mailman marked it undeliverable and sent it back anyway. This is from Missy, the Nicety seller, and Missy is very nice, and I got these at a very reasonable price, and I love how she packages things. This is perfect. Once you see what this is, you'll know that this is the best of care for these items. Alright, open with no damage, this bubble mailer, which is wonderful because I recycle and reuse, and there'll be something sent out in this for sure. So we have Missy's business card and thank you note with her social media address on here, and I love the outfit, Missy. Thank you, too. All right. This was a lot, but Missy went on and on and on about these postcards. There was no little interest in the chat. A couple of people told her, pass, pass. But I'm glad she did, because this is a pyramid, and there's a dragon there. San Juan, Totalon, Temple of Quetzalcoatl. So that dragon is Quetzalcoatl. Here's another one. Looks like it's in Mexico. Same area. Duplicate. Here is the pyramid again. I have been interested in Egyptology since I was in grade school. So these Mexican pyramids also fascinate me. I was interested in the Mayan and other Central American pyramids since I was young. Let's see. Not sure there are any more Mexican ones in here. This is fascinating. This is Santa Cantera. Wow, very interesting. I'm going to look up the translation for that. Here is the Shroud of Turin, and this is one of the reasons I purchased the lot for these images. And here is some calligraphy. This looks like it's in Italian. A hotel somewhere, not in the United States. Also, looks like Italian. And here, this looks like it's in Latin. Very interesting religious content. Something about the Madonna and Gabriella. Casa del Sol, Marbella, an Italian motel somewhere. I am not sure how to pronounce this. This framework in this tower looks English, but I don't think it's in England. Rotrin, maybe it's in like Austria, not sure. I think this is more Italian travel spots, hotels. This is definitely in Italy, so I'm on the mark. These are Italian sites. Oh, look! I started to look at this intently, but that is the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Again, Italian. Now this is Loch Lomond, and this is in Scotland. That's one of the other reasons I wanted to get this lot. I'm not sure how well these are showing up. This is Milano. Very international lot of postcards. Here is a stadium with a arrowhead-shaped pool. Some of these have writing on them. Not in English. So, it looks Eastern European. That's all I can tell at this point. Wow. Very, very detailed and intense writing in a foreign language. Will I ever know what it says? Oh, and here's a two-part. There's a little map here of the area. And then here is a postcard. I think there might have been a picture of someone here, or you could paste a picture there yourself in this area. Interesting. I've not seen it fold out like that. This is in Scotland, because this little map here shows Glasgow. Isle of Sail, Argyll, Scotland. Or Argyll, Scotland. Or something in between. Not sure where this is. Oh, these places are beautiful. And all these are ancient buildings with a religious context. These look very German to me. Could be Austria. Beautiful church. There's one like that in San Francisco. Beautiful stained glass window. Oh, this is definitely Scotland. Bagpipes and all. How wonderful. Wow, look at this castle. This is from the same company that made the bagpipes postcard. So this is also in Scotland. Historic buildings and monuments. This is Melrose Abbey. Looks German to me. This is a lovely little alley somewhere in Europe that they made into a cafe. How cool is that? Lovely little courtyard. Very nice. This looks like a castle. It's got 3 keys on it. Dames de Dames. This is French. No fleur-de-lis, but there's 3 keys there. And this is Cathedral de Reims. I would say this is also French. Just beautiful. Aubon Bay, Argyll. So I would say this is in Scotland, most certainly. And here we have a little village. I would say this is a French village in the fall. That would be my guess. And we have Notre Dame de la Dame. And this is, I would say, this is smack dab in the middle of Paris. Or close to it. If anybody knows for sure, you can tell me differently. Costa del Sol, which if that's the, maybe the south of France. I know that in the south of France, they used to, back in my day, when I was in my 20s, they had new beaches in the south of France. And here's a chateau. Looks like a little mansion, but somebody's little chateau. Summer house. And I'm not sure where these castles are. But I will certainly enjoy these postcards. I might share some of them. Not as much as I'm sharing the Midwest postcards, but because some of these I really want to find out, especially the Scottish ones and in English ones, if you know, have ancestors from France too. So I'll probably hang on to those for quite a while to make sure that I didn't have an ancestor living in this abode or close to it. Genealogy can be fascinating. When you add the places and the names to your chart and you put them in, you know, like a GPS location, which they're doing more and more these days with DNA testing. They can tell like what village sometimes your ancestors lived in. That sort of thing is happening now. And who knows? I have 4% Italian. I have an ancestor from Estes, Italy, from that village. And their surname was Estes. So you don't know. I don't know how far this would be from Estes, Italy. But certainly it's history and how it relates to my own family's journey is fascinating to me. So, you know, it's a long shot, but I like looking at the photos of places like the 4% Italian I have that from that generation back that were Italian. You know, they might have visited here. I mean, I don't know. All that's fascinating. It's a big mystery, and I'd like to sort all that out before I'm gone. And if I could find a postcard where one of my ancestors had visited, you know, before 1700, or even from the 1920s, a place that my ancestors or my great-grandparents had visited, that would be fascinating to me as well. But, you know, when you get back into European ancestry, I would love to travel to all the places that my ancestors lived. That's kind of a pipe dream. That's a lottery fantasy. But thank you, Missy. Thank you for the journey on the auctions and the journey in these pictures. I just find them, I just love them. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful and blessed day, everyone.